guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, remember to subscribe and like and share this video. So in this video today we are having one of the best radio presenters in Kenya and here in Nakuru City. His name is Marcello. He's going to tell us more about being a radio presenter, about his life as a radio presenter, and what exactly they do here at this community radio that you're gonna know in a while. So Marcelino, welcome to my channel. Salimia watu and tell us your name and where you work.
Okay, habari zenu. Hi everyone, my name is Marcello Omuttaha Alari, and the name Marcello came because those guys from immigration changed my name. My original name is Marcello, that's why I'm called Marcello. That's my baptismal name.
Okay.
So Marcello, if you call him Marcello, I'm okay with it.
Omuttaha.
Omuttaha, that's my name now. I'm named after my grandparent.
Okay.
That is my Guka.
Oh.
Yeah. So the Alari is my dad.
Okay.
I work for the Catholic Diocese of Nakuru under the communication department, that is Radio Amani, and the slogan is Ngome Nyumbani.
Okay.
Yeah.
So where did you grow up?
I grew up in Busia. I was born in Busia, Buhaya North. That is Buhaya North in Busia County. And I grew up there with my granny. I stayed most of my time I stayed with my granny, and later on we moved to Bungoma. Okay. After that we moved to Bungoma and we stayed there because my dad settled there, and therefore I had to go back to Bungoma. And from Bungoma now, that's where I started school. I started school in Busia, but after I went to Bungoma, then I continued my primary level education.
Okay.
Yeah.
And secondary?
Yeah.
Still in the same place?
Yeah.
So did you always know you want to do media?
Not really, because I didn't know. It only came because I was inspired with some nice presenters. By then it was KBC. There was this guy called John Karani. I used to listen to John Karani, and okay, I thought, no, one day I'll also be a presenter and I want to do as he does, because I used to listen to this show. It was US for the Accent. That was in English
radio.
Yeah, English radio, KBC English service. And I also used to listen to Jeff Mongemi. I love reggae. I love reggae. I love tarab, and I also love the Catholic music.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about the Catholic music later.
Okay.
But so at what point did you go to university? From Bungoma now to, you went to multimedia?
Yes. Okay. From first, even when I was in school, I started commentating soccer. That's where I started. That's when I realized my talent, because I used to imitate those commentators, the way they were commentating soccer. The likes of Ali Salimanga of KBC, Jacoyo Sylvester. So I started from there. And one of my teacher noticed that. So at times he used to gather peoples and tell me to commentate. But now I commentate what I'm not seeing, because there's no soccer, but I'm commentating using the names. So from there, I realized, no, I can be one. And when I finished school, that is Form 4. My brother didn't want me to go for journalism classes. And he wanted me to do a business management course. And so I didn't manage to get the points to go directly to university. It took me to a course when I was in Kakamega, that is in 2011. It took me to a college, that is KIM, Kenyan Institute of Management.
Yes.
I went there because he paid the school fees, so I had to go there. And I studied for only around 2 semesters or 3. I left. So my letter came. I joined one of the institute first. I started with my diploma. I did my diploma at East African Institute of Media Studies. Yes. That is Nairobi. And thereafter, I enrolled for my degree, that is in Multimedia University. However, I did not continue because some 3 years ago, I lost my dad. Now, when I lost my dad, things went on to be very hard. I had to defer my studies because of two reasons. And but God willing, I'll still continue with my studies.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm aiming higher.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're aiming higher too?
To PhD, if possible. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So how is your day like as a radio presenter? Or before you get to that, how did you land here at Radio Amani?
After that is in 2014.
Yes.
After graduating for my diploma, I came to Nakuru. I was in Nairobi by then. Now I came to Nakuru, and I learned about Radio Amani when I was in Nakuru here. I just came to visit my friend, and he told me there's a radio here, and you can apply for attachment. So I applied for attachment. The first time, I didn't get it. I lost. We came for interviews, and I was not one of those who passed for the interviews.
Okay.
So I reapplied, and the second time I got it.
Oh.
Now, when I was here during my attachment or internship, I did my level best and I did good work.
Yes.
Then the management saw I'm capable of doing what it takes, and therefore, when one of the staff left, I was given that chance to come and showcase my capability in media.
As a presenter?
Yes.
Not in the news, just as
No,
a host?
as a presenter.
Okay.
And I was, it was funny because when I did my project at school, my project, it was about the night show. And when I got my first appointment, the first assignment as a presenter, I was deployed in the morning show. That's the morning drive. And my project was on. But you know, with a journalist, you have to be ready for anything.
You have to be flexible.
Exact flexibility. Yeah.
So, what about Swahili? Did you always know you can land in a Swahili radio?
I didn't know. Yeah. And I didn't know that I would land in a Swahili station. And you know, when you come from school, when you get off or you graduate, you are looking for a job.
Yes.
It doesn't matter in a vernacular station as long as you are good in it, Swahili or English.
Yeah.
So,
as a journalist, you always have to be ready with the opportunity that comes.
Exactly.
Bora, you're ready to present the skills and all that.
Yeah.
So what is it like being a presenter in a Christian-based radio? Give us a background of Radio Amani.
Radio Amani started in 2008. That is after post-election violence. And the main reason for starting Radio Amani was to be like a mediation and a reconciliatory vessel. Yeah. Because after post-election violence, there are many things that happened. And people ilikuwa waletwe pamoja because kulikuwa na hiyo division. There was hatred, bitterness and all that. So Radio Amani came as a tool to bring people together and also reconcile people.
Especially in Baringo and Nakuru.
Baringo and Nakuru, and you know, Nakuru was very volatile for that during that time, 2008 and 2007, post-election violence. Yeah, it's a Catholic-based radio, and under the CA, we are community radio. Yeah, so we broadcast regionally. Yeah.
Which regions?
Regions parts of Narok. Because we reach parts of Narok, parts of Baringo, because our reach is at Mogotio, around Mogotio. On this side, we go up to Total, even Kamara. Kamara is within Nakuru. Yes. Then on this side, up to Mahimayu.
Mahimayu.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But people can also stream live.
Yes.
From
www.radioamani.co.ke. That is the radio website. When you're in a radio that is under the church, you have to go by
their rules and standards.
Yeah. So kuna vitu vingine hatuwezi fanya. This is a radio iko chini ya church. Kuna vitu hatuwezi fanya. Some adverts like vitu kama za beer, we cannot do those.
Yeah. So as a radio, you're already segmented to an audience and what they like.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell us about your shows. Which shows do you host here?
I host 2 shows. I host a night show that is called Amani Usiku. Amani Usiku is basically, I've segmented into different, because according to the days. For example, Monday, I do politics, or what is the talk of the town today, be it within Nakuru, in the country, or what is trending. For example, if at all tomorrow now, I can talk of what people are talking right now is about the utterances that were made at the Eldoret there. Now I can bring in somebody and we talk about that, because right now we are headed to elections.
Yes.
Many issues are there.
So Monday is a political show.
Yeah, political show, and what is the talk of today?
Okay.
What is trending? Monday, that is Monday. I host a guest, or I just have a topic, I engage the listener.
Okay.
Tuesday, I look at issues that human interest issues. Human interest issues, what vitu zina happen tu kwa nini, kwa jamii, kwa exactly social, vitu vingi tu ambazo zinafanyika. And now I blend with the music.
Yes.
The music I play, local music. That is local music.
Catholic music,
Not Catholic music.
Or it's mixed.
Yeah, mixed. That is on Tuesday. Yeah. Wednesday, I talk of faith matters, because it's a Catholic base. Now we majorly based on Catholic faith. We based on Catholic faith, but now the topics can vary, because it can be general, as long as we are Christians. So the topic can cover both non-Catholics and Catholics.
Yes.
Yeah. And on Thursday, we do something called Jumuiya. For the Catholics, they know what is Jumuiya, because this is it's just like a fellowship.
Yes.
We do prayers, and we tunashiriki neno, especially we highlight on the Sunday readings, the coming Sunday readings. So that one prepares us for the Sunday readings. Now, when you get to church, you know about, okay, today, for example, the coming Sunday, what is the theme of the readings?
Yes.
You are prepared. Now we do that on Thursday.
Yes.
That is Jumuiya.
And it engages the audience.
They call in, they read. Now I give them, we usually measure on the gospel. Because for the Catholics, we have 3 readings. We have the first reading, not 3, 4. First reading, second reading, then we have the responsorial psalm, then we have the gospel. Now, we usually pick the gospel because the gospel is general. When you look at the readings and the teachings or Sunday teachings, majorly they based on the gospel or the first reading. And mostly you get first reading somehow linked to the gospel. So the theme comes from there. So we do the gospel.
Okay.
Yeah, for example, we give out the reading. For example, it's Matthew chapter 3, verse 16. Then they call in, they read. So we have like 3 readers. But now what makes it very unique is that I allow them to read using any language.
Wow. Yeah,
you can read using Kikuyu, you can read using Doluo, you can read using Kikamba or Kegusi. You read, as long as we have a listener who is listening.
Yeah,
and
that
can
makes
comprehend.
It makes them feel included.
Exactly.
Wow.
Even in prayers, now the prayers of the faithful, we also encourage that they can pray using any language that they are comfortable with.
Wow.
Yeah.
On Friday?
On Friday, now it's a freestyle day, and we don't engage much, but we tunapata mziki burudani because it's a Sunday, tunaelekea weekendi, so burudani kwa sana, let's talk. Yeah.
So what time does Amani Usiku start?
8. Amani Usiku starts at 8 p.m. to midnight. Yeah. Okay. So I sign off at midnight. There's another program on Sunday. This is one now I'm doing today. And initially, this program was on Saturday. And because on Saturday, I used to prepare my listener for the for Sundays. Now we changed, and it is on Sundays, as from 2 p.m. to 6.
The show is called?
Burudani la Wazito. And Wazito, according to my hashtag, Mzito ni wewe. Who is the listener now? That's the Mzito.
Okay.
Yeah, my listener is the Mzito. Now, what we do, I had to change the script of the show because it's now on a Sunday. Now, given now it is on a Sunday, I had to change the script. And now the script reads, what have you learned from church? Yeah, because you cannot now say we prepare people to go to church. Now they have gone to church. What have they learned from church? Now share with other people what you've learned from church. Okay. Now they give their experiences from church.
Okay.
Yeah. Kwanza tulikuwa tunaulizana ni nini umejifunza pale kanisani, na tumepata kuelewa mambo mengi sana watu wamejifunza kanisani. Na katika awamu ya pili nimeuliza swali, ulibatizwa wapi, lini na nani? Nasema asante sana, bado nachukua simu alafu tuone kuna kwenda vipi. Hello, ready?
So tell us more about Burudani la Wazito, the segments and its aim to your audience.
For Burudani la Wazito now for Sunday, because I do it on Sundays, as from 2 to 6 p.m. We have 4 segments because it's a 4-hour program or show. The first hour, I play the local Catholic music. That is local, I mean Catholic music, but sung in vernacular. Okay. Yeah. And that is the first hour. And during the first hour is when I ask the question, where did you attend mass? Or where do you go to church, and what have you learned from church? That's the first hour.
Yes.
Second hour, I ask a question. I usually ask a question basing on the Catholic faith and liturgical, and the liturgy, Catholic liturgy. For example, today is we are celebrating the baptism of the Lord. Now, my question bases on the theme of the day.
Okay.
Yeah. Mostly it bases on the theme of the day. Now, because today we are celebrating the baptism of the Lord, now what I've asked today is about when were you baptized? And you are baptized by who? Father who? Where?
Okay.
Now they've been responding.
Yes.
Some of them were baptized even when I was still
in
my mother's womb.
Yeah.
Leo tunaposherekea siku kuu ya ubatizo wa Bwana, iko ni Jumapili. Kama Mkristo Mkatoliki unaelewa nini inamaanisha, na wengi hapa wametoa majina ambayo mahali ambapo walibatizwa. Ulibatizwa na Father Norbert Oloya from Uganda na wakati yeah.
So also you play Catholic music.
The Catholic music, but I'm not restricted only to the Catholic music.
Okay.
Because anything gospel and anything that praises the Lord, we worship the Lord, it's playable. And because we are not only listened by the Catholic, Radio Amani is listened by non-Catholics.
Yes.
Even our brother. I also play the SDA music. That is the 7-day Adventist, because my second hour I play SDA music. That is 7-day, because I want to incorporate them.
Inclusion.
Our slogan is Ngome ya Nyumbani. Ngome ya Nyumbani means we accommodate everybody, regardless of your religion, regardless of your denomination. Ngome ya Nyumbani. Radio Amani ni Ngome ya Nyumbani. So we accommodate everyone. Yeah.
You told us you love music.
Yes.
So tell us more and how it helps you in hosting these shows.
Okay, I love music. I play the organ in church.
Yes.
Yeah, I play the organ or the piano.
The piano.
Yeah, I sing in a church choir. So that one motivates me much, because when you sing and for example, the song you sing at church, and when you come here now, you play the song, and they really enjoy it, because most of my listeners, a bigger percentage, are the ones we sing them with them, the choir members, because they record the songs they bring here.
Yes.
We play for them. So when they listen to their songs, they listen to their voices, they feel good.
Yeah.
Wimbo wetu umecheza kwa radio, hiyo ni yetu. They request their songs, we play. You know, you feel you're part and parcel of the radio, because or the diocese. Yeah. Nasema thank you so much kwa kutegea 88.3 FM Ngome ya Nyumbani. Ulimkataa shetani? Basi tumkataa hivyo hivyo. Namkataa shetani na mambo yake, namkataa shetani na fahari, namkataa. Wimbo unafaa sana siku ya leo. Umesikia? Unamkataa, mkatae kabisa.
So you are able to connect with your audience
Exactly.
at the radio and offline.
Yes.
So how do you make it like that?
Offline, these I've said most of them are choir members.
Yes.
The bigger percentage, but we have also a good percentage of the silent listeners.
Yeah.
It's only recently that I realized one of my listeners told me, a silent listener are many than those who call in.
Very many.
Yeah, very many. They listen to you, but they don't tell you, but they're just tuned in.
Yeah.
They love the program because I play variety music and I know how to. You've talked of how I relate with them.
Yes.
For example, there's this choir from Salga, that is St. Joseph the Worker Salga. They did their launching just last month, I think. Yeah, last month. It was on 5th. So, for example, they invite me, I go for the launch.
Yeah.
We interact with them, they play their music, they interact with me, they get an opportunity to meet me, and we talk, they feel good. Okay, this is you, we ndio wewe, we ndio mzito now. This is me. We make fun. I also have a WhatsApp group for Burudani la Wazito.
Yes.
Yeah. Some share the songs there, they share the lyrics of the song and the song itself. So they feel good. And sometimes we interact there. So some of them have my number. They even call me. Uko wapi? Ni Christmas. I was just on a call some minutes ago. And someone was telling me, nilikutafuta Christmas, hukupatikana. Where were you?
Yes.
So we interact, we meet.
And they also meet as fans in those groups and help each other.
Exactly. Some of them have merry-go-rounds in those groups.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So do you have like one of the shows you can say, this was the best show that I did?
Yes, absolutely.
Which one was it?
Why? I hosted a group of choir members from St. Augustine Chaplaincy, Egerton, that is. That was on in 2018, June 30th.
Yeah.
It was amazing. They were here. There were only 7, but the voices.
Wow.
You could think there are almost 30 or 28 or 20, but there are only 7. The voices, you could feel it. Really felt.
You loved it.
I loved it. And they were nice to me.
Wow. Yes.
And I really enjoyed it.
Shout out to Chaplaincy.
Chaplaincy, St. Augustine Chaplaincy.
Okay, in Egerton.
Yeah.
What do you love about your job? What motivates you to come here every day and do a great show? Because you do a great show. So what motivates you? And what do you love about it?
What I love is engaging my fan. At times you are down.
Yes.
Maybe, family issues, they are there. But they are married.
We're getting there.
Family issues, they are there. So sometimes, or job issues, the frustrations and all that. Sometimes you get here, you are tired, you are overloaded,
Yeah.
But when I get to speak to my fan, now najikuta tu niko sawa, nimechangamka, because the way they interact with you, unajikuta tu hapana, whatever you are thinking, umesahau, ushaingia. So I enjoy and I love what I'm doing, and I love my show. Because when you do something na una ile passion ndani yako, huwezi kuifanya na,
you want to deliver well.
Yeah. But you have the passion, you love what you're doing. You are well prepared. You have researched for your program. Everything goes on right.
And great support from family now.
Exactly. Yeah.
So what about challenge? Of course, in everything there are challenges that you may face here and there. What challenges do you face as a radio presenter?
When a fan listens to you,
there
are many expectations from you, and living the expectations now. Huyu mtu anakaa hivi, hii sauti yake inakaa hivi, anasema anaitwa mzito, si nika mzito kwa kenyewe. Okay, unaona hiyo picture venye nakuja now. Living the expectation, your own expectations and the fans' expectation. Wanataka kuone wewe ni mtu wa uko class E, umeelewa?
Yes.
So they've ranked you, they've put you in a certain class.
That comes especially in the media industry.
Exactly.
So how do you make sure that you are living as your true self and not surrendering to external pressure?
What I do is, if you get to know me,
Yeah.
or you've never met me and you've now met me, window mzito, yes, I'm very simple, ni hivi, I interact with anybody according to venye umekuja. Nakwambia tu mimi niko hivi, niko tu hivi simple. Huyo mwenye ulikuwa unafikiria nikoje? Now I want to know from him or her.
Yeah.
Ulikuwa unafikiria nakaaje? Now I clear the perception. Yenye alikuwa ananifikiria. I clear the perception. Anambia no, I'm just a simple guy. Niko tu hivi, hata nashiriki mass. Some of my listeners, we attend mass together.
Yeah.
We meet.
And you relate.
We relate now. So they can see
that breaks down the barriers.
Exactly. Yeah.
So what is your advice to the youth, maybe who want to get into radio, who listen to you and you inspire them?
I've already inspired one, because there's a guy who's listening to me from Mauche. And he said, in fact, he used to call himself mwanahabari mtarajiwa from Mauche.
Yeah.
And one day he told me, can you kindly host me one day? And I hosted him. By then I used to do the morning show. I hosted him and we talked much. And I encouraged him. I told him, now, for you to better in what you aspire to be, go to school. And he enrolled in ICS college here.
Wow.
He's doing his diploma right now.
In media.
In media. And he really loves it, because I think he loves news, the news part of it, and reporting. Because he stays in Mauche, or he comes from Taita Mauche. Now Taita Mauche, issues of cattle rustling, issues of conflicts, mambo ya mashamba ziko huko sana, especially mambo za huko.
Mauche is in Njoro.
Njoro. Yeah.
Okay.
So I've inspired that guy. And for the youth who want to be maybe to join this media industry, I'll tell them, there's nothing that is easy. And mtu asikuambie kuna course rahisi. Hakuna course rahisi.
You have to work for it.
Yeah, we have to work for it.
So, Marcelino,
Yes.
So I want to talk about community radios and the power that community radios have that people don't understand. You know, with a community radio, it niches down to a specific location and an audience. So does your audience, especially the business people, know that, and how they can benefit? How do they benefit with the radio?
Number one, you've talked of a specific audience.
Yes.
And my audience, or rather our listener, gets to know what is happening, the happenings of the day, because we do news. We inform. As a radio, we inform. We also educate through our shows and programs, and we also entertain. Now, from there, my listener can get to know, get informed of what is happening. And for example, if you want to, we also do some little commercials. For example, you want to invest. For example, you want to invest somewhere, kama for example Naivasha or Ngata or where, unajua, because watu wagani wana advertise na sisi, watu wagani wanaozungumza na sisi, watu wagani tunawa host, watu wagani ni partners wetu, who are they, na tunafanya nini nao, because tunafanya pia na county government, because we are within the locality, tunafanya na county. So my listener wants to know about the happenings. Governor leo ako wapi? Amefanya nini? What are the projects? Kama ni bursaries zimetolewa wapi? Kama kuna kazi kwa county, they give us that opportunity, tunawatangazia.
And the local politics also.
Exactly, the local politics. Now we are getting to the elections. Kuna wengi watataka kwamba they know Radio Amani is listened na watu wengi. So akija hapa anajua obvious, hapa naweza uza sera zangu, because wanasikiza most of, especially kama kwa mfano sasa Nakuru West, East, Bahati, Rongai. So umeona, so hizo bado Naivasha, hizo bado ziko Nakuru. So wanasema hapana,
Radio Amani.
If you want to do advertise, we advertise with Radio Amani. If you want to Kwa mfano hata hawa wanaitwa vipi? Tunaita vipi? Hizi taasisi ambazo si za kiserikali, NGOs.
Yes.
So our sometimes kwa mfano wako na campaign fulani, they want to do a campaign. Wanakuja wanafanya na sisi. Kwa mfano 1st December we celebrate World AIDS Day. Kwa mfano hizo 10 days of activism,
yes.
We engage them. Tunafahamisha jamii kwamba ni nini hizo 10 days of activism, ni nini, inahusu nini, the importance of kudonate damu, mela. Yeah, because kuna watu wanasuffer hospitalini.
Because you have to make the community a better place than how you found it.
Exactly.
Yeah. So talking of elections, many politicians will come because they know radio is targeting the people that they want. And at the same time, we have to promote peace because Nakuru and Baringo, they're the hotbed of politics.
Yeah.
So, and community radios are known to be preaching peace and bringing peace in the nation.
Yeah.
So how do you ensure that you are engaging your audience or your listeners to be peaceful and to participate in good politics?
Number one, when I host guests, I don't I don't host from one side. Right now in Kenya kuna mirengo.
Yes.
Kwamba sisi ni upande huu, sisi ni upande huu. So when I'm hosting, I'll need to host a guy from maybe UDA, upande mwingine wa DP, ni host pia upande wa Raila, ni host pia upande wa wale ambao wasikiki kabisa, kama chama kama chap. Kuna watu hata wajue chama ina exist. Yes. But now nikihost at least na host pia mtu wa chap na host mtu wa ODM, na host mtu wa UDA, na host mtu wa hii chama cha Kuria. Yeah. Ama so at least ile variety ndio isionekana kwamba we are community radio na pia iko under the church. Yes. So isikwe kwamba si tumekuwa providing kwamba sisi tunaegemea upande fulani as a media house, as a media entity. You have to be impartial.
Yeah. And you have to be very objective in exactly. Who you are hosting and how you are presenting it. And
before that, you have to prepare your guests. Because kuna mwingine atakuja hapa ropoko ongee vitu zingine.
How do you minimize that?
Right now, CA has made it, I think it's by the law, it's a law that are under requirement by the law that all radio stations must have band pass filter to filter whatever is not good for the audience.
Yeah. Favorite food?
Ugali.
No. Hakuna ingoho.
Ugali na kunde. Kunde.
Kienyeji.
Hiyo kienyeji napenda sana. My favorite, I love football.
Okay.
I support Gor Mahia. Wengi watashangaa kwa nini, but I support Gor Mahia. Hapo ni Kenya, but European leagues I support Liverpool and Borussia Dortmund. That is, Dortmund is in Germany, Liverpool is in England.
Yeah.
Those are my teams.
Okay. Tell us about a quote that you live by that inspires you every day and that can also maybe inspire us also.
Be thankful every day. For anything good or bad, always be thankful. Okay. Liwe baya, liwe zuri, shukuru Mungu. Yeah, because ukisema kwa sababu ya hili sitashukuru Mungu, Mungu hajanifanyia hivi, hajanifanyia, mshukuru tu, liwe baya, liwe zuri. Be thankful. Okay. And God will protect you and will also bless you.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So we've come to the end. So talk to your audience, ambia wasikize radio, wataipata wapi?
Msikizaji, asante sana. Broadcast in Swahili, that's why napenda na naongea Kiswahili.
Mtazamaji.
Mtazamaji for this matter. Asante sana kwa kunisikiliza. Subscribe to this YouTube channel na manake kupitia yeye ni mwanahabari pia, na kupitia kwake utaweza kufahamu vitu vingi, na kwamba mimi ungefahamu story yangu kama ingekuwa yeye. Kwa hivyo venye una watch, share alafu subscribe na invite your friends pia wa subscribe, itakuwa vizuri. Niite mzito, mbona nasema spendi kelele ama sina kelele. That's my slogan. Sina kelele because kuleta kelele hiya inakuja kwamba sitaki mambo mengi. Unaelewa? Kukata story short, sina kelele. Sina kelele. Ukitaka unitafuta pia niko YouTube, unaniita tu, unanitafuta Marcello Omuttaha, you'll get me. Kwa social media platform yote utanipata Marcello Omuttaha, iwe Facebook, iwe LinkedIn, utanipata pale. Twitter ni hivyo hivyo. Alafu wapi, YouTube ni hivyo hivyo. Instagram sikui sana but niko pale hivyo hivyo tu, jina ni ile. Asante sana kwa kunisikiliza na asante, umesikia story yangu. Kwa hivyo nimetoka mbali but kuna vitu vingi sijasema, lakini hiyo ni next day.
Yes.
Radio Amani unaipata online kama uko within Nakuru, but frequency ni 88.3 FM. Ngome ya nyumbani, we accommodate everybody. Wewe ni mkadho, wewe si mkadho, wewe ni MSD, wewe ni Muislamu, tuko ndani. Yeah.
So, thank you so much for the time and for allowing me to come here and tell your story.
Hope you
because I believe when everyone tells their story, the world can be a better place somehow.
Very true.
Yeah. Guys, that's it from our video today. I hope you've been inspired by Marcelo, and if you're an aspiring radio presenter, I hope you've gotten the points on what you can do to become a great radio presenter. So thank you so much for watching this video. See you on the next one, and if you haven't subscribed, subscribe, like, and share this video.